Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. OG boy. Day we hustle, but the night we OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but know that they ride or die. Cold, these brothers my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. Cold, these brothers my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. CJ Ike, they ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. CJ Ike, they ain't no longer about. Know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we boys by my side. Know that they ride or die.
Hello, I am Uncle Mike, your favorite gamer's favorite uncle, and I'm back here after being gone in real life. So there was no live stream on Wednesday, but I am back, and so we are ready to go. But first, let's go ahead and do a few NOTAMs as usual. If you were watching this after the live recording and the live stream, then please make sure down in the description below there should be chapters. That way you can skip ahead to the exciting or notable or interesting parts of the live stream after it has been recorded. Another NOTAM also is that I am running a contest once I reach 500 subscribers. So you can check out all of the rules of the giveaway also down in the description below. Also, my next live stream will also be Wednesday night here, so that will be October, I don't even know what that would be. Well, like October 3rd. Let's see here. October 3rd. We're October 9th already. Wow, that is amazing. Seems like already that we just were the new year. So all right, so it looks like October. So Wednesday, October 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be back in Microsoft Flight Simulator for that. And so with that, subscribe if you haven't. Click that like button if you do. Come chat in the future live stream. And let's game on. So here we are. We are ready to go in Way of the Hunter. We've got a planned mission that what we want to do is we would need to go ahead and looking for some whitetail deer from a hunting stand. So I've already got set up. It is in the morning. Look at that. Looks like Isn't that like a scene from like Indiana Jones? Oh, no, Mr. Jones. I expect you to die. I know it's James Bond, but we'll go ahead and... Alright. I haven't done much trophy hunting. It's really early in the morning here in the game, so we're going to come over here to parking. Go ahead and grab the war paint Jeep. Yeah, boy, that's not South Carolina right there. I don't know what is. And I've already marked where we're heading. I'm not sure what all that noise was. Was I running over some type of animal or something? I don't know. I don't know what all that thumping was. But we're going to get out here. Because usually the animals like to start stirring and eating around 5 a.m. and it's just after 4 a.m. So we are going to go ahead and get out here to the blind that's down here on the water. There's the pheasants. We just heard the pheasants all... Oh, there's a deer right here. I think it's a muley though. Alright, let's park the Jeep right here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a really good blind just because you got the water source. Oh, there goes the deer that we spooked. I think those were muleys though. We need whitetails. Yeah, those were mules. So, okay. Turned on hunter scent so we can go ahead and identify them. So we know from past stuff that we've got whitetails that live up in here. They like to eat, they like to live and eat up in these woods, and then they come down to drink. Usually pretty early in the morning, like 7 a.m. And right now it is 4:40 a.m. So here they are. This is like this herd of whitetails. They like to eat up here in the woods and then work their way down. So we got a lot of animals that use this river for a water source. So, you know what I mean? So we can sit here and talk, and we've got 2 guns today. So we got I think it's a 30-06. But it's made for this, and then we've got the big bad boy, which is, this is in case we come across some big animals like an elk or something like that, and we just want to go ahead and take a shot at. A couple new things here going on, actually. This is now Way of the Hunter on the Xbox Series X. I have upgraded to an Xbox Series X, which is amazing in this game. And the reason being is because now we've got draw distances so much further out. I have now taken shots at animals at almost 1,000 yards. So 1,000, 1,000 yards, that's like what, 3/4 of a mile or so. So that right there in itself is amazing. So, but we're here sitting here early in the morning. Let's go ahead and that is the predator call. There's the deer. And it doesn't say we just need 3 whitetails, so we'll start with the famales. We can see if we can get the famales talking to us. Of course, this does attract mules, whitetails, all of that. So you hear that chirping? That is a pheasant. We've also got some badgers around here. I don't really have the weapon to shoot a badger, kind of blow it up. They live right down here. I still actually need badger meat for another objective, but I just can't find good quality badger meat that is required. These like 4 out of 5, 4-star or 5-star badger meat, and I have not. I've only seen up to a 3-star badger. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sit here and making sure that everything is looking good here in the live stream, and it is. Like I said, it's been a while since I have live streamed here, so I just want to make sure everything is A-okay. Everything is good in the neighborhood. Been doing a lot of flight simming since I got back, and also just getting this new Xbox Series X all hooked up and ready and all of that. So everything has been working out really good. So got new controller, because as you can see back over there is the old TV and Xbox Series S. We're probably going to put that upstairs and hook that up to the TV up there. Also been redoing graphics on my YouTube channel. I watched a video and read about how the thumbnail should really pop on your YouTube channel. And of course, as you can tell, orange is the official, hunter orange specifically, is the official color of the Uncle Mike channel. But it didn't really pop. So I started experimenting with colors, and I very much like the combination of yellow and red. So a lot of my titles now are going to have that color combination, that McDonald's almost kind of, that clown kind of color combination, because it really seems to pop and I like it. So, but orange will remain the official color of Uncle Mike because Hunter Orange is amazing. All right, let's see here. So we also have bow hunting now available to us. And that is actually in another hunting game. So we will start to do that, but I'll be interested to see if Way of the Hunter here actually gets archery, either bows or crossbows. And again, if you look back in the background here in real life, back over here, you can actually see my crossbow. Either today or tomorrow, I'm going to go check my hunting, my in real life little hunting plot, see if anything is moving through on the camera in real life hunting here. As of yet, nothing has moved through. Oh yeah, there is a pheasant right there. So, but this is hunting. Like I said, usually the whitetails move down from this forest down here, but it's just now a little after 5 a.m. in the game, and so those whitetail, they will, this herd here, they'll move down, they'll eat, and they'll move down here to get a water source. There's also, I think, some whitetails here, and they might move down into the water here, but way beyond us, because there's another hunting stand. These whitetails could also move, so we might be able to get a long shot on them if they move down. So we've got some options here for whitetails to move in. This is how this game, I really like how this game does the hunting zones and the movement and all of that kind of stuff. So I like the system of that. So All right, let's go ahead and get back in because, like I said, it's just a little after 5 a.m. here in the game, so the deer are starting to move, starting to feed. But the mission specifically that we've got to do is we've got to take a deer from a whitetail deer from a hunting stand. So we are not going to do stalking today. So we gotta chat. We gotta enjoy our coffee. I got this like strongest pumpkin spice K-cup coffee. Woo! Woo! I'm not even sure your Aunt TJ would like it. Woo! Woo! It is. Woo! It'll put hair on your nipples. Woo! Yeah, I'm just fascinated. Sometimes I kind of zone out there because, again, I can remember like when I played on Xbox, the Skyrim, right? When Skyrim came out, and I was just like, oh my God, what is this? This is amazing. You know what I mean? It was just like it was a surreal experience. Because you're like, this is gaming now? The graphics on a console that you can just buy off the shelf? And you just plug in some cables and then boom, this is what you get? Amazing. And now with the Xbox Series X, it is such a step up that I'm shocked at the level of detail and the graphics and stuff here, even in a simple hunting game like this, where it's for a better term, it's just beautiful. As the sun comes up, I mean, it's just gonna be amazing here in the game. And then like with Flight Sim, the level of detail. And of course, in Flight Sim, one of the things that I haven't really showcased, but I'm gonna probably today make a YouTube short about it, is in Flight Sim they've got this thing called the smart camera, and it's really, really neat. What it basically is they've got landmarks that they call them landmarks, right? And there's also landmarks that can be buildings, that can be monuments, that can be actually animals. So you can like fly around and do like a safari. But they've got, then you can program in a key combination, or if you're using a joystick or something, a button combination or whatever. But you can bind the keys to this, and basically what it is, it's like a lock-on mode. So the camera is smart and it locks on to that. And so it's really cool because then you can fly around but you stay locked on looking at the landmark. And these landmarks that they are actually now drawing, creating, I mean, they are photogrammetry real. Some of them, I mean, you look at it and like, am I looking at the real thing? And so I did a little YouTube short recording. I haven't edited it yet, but around a couple monuments in the UK, around the pyramids of Giza. And it's just absolutely amazing, the level of detail, how you can fly your airplane while you have it locked on. And I use a button combination of left bumper and A. I think that might be even the standard controller keybind, and you can still fly your airplane and look around. I mean, so it is just, it's amazing to be able to do that. And that's one thing that Flight Sim really needs to get, I would say, almost more known for, is the exploration, because of the graphics. I mean, look at the moon and stuff here, and then how it's light, and of course the sun's coming up, so we should get the sun here coming up over here to the east. Hello. And so, but yeah, Flight Sim needs to become more known for its exploration of the world, of the globe, with landmarks and structures and monuments and rivers and the fauna. Like I said, they actually go out there and they put, you know, giraffes and stuff like that. So you can do like safari and bears and birds and all this kind of stuff. And so it's really, really neat to have that smart cam where you can lock on and then you can watch the animals walk and move and all this while you're flying your plane. And of course, it takes a gaming level, I would say, of control, because your view is constantly changing as you are actually also controlling your airplane. And so that's a lot of fun to do. So I'll probably be posting today a little YouTube short about the smart camera, because I would think most people think about Microsoft Flight Simulator and all they think about is, oh, it's all about the airplanes. But it's not all about the airplanes. It's also about, because I think the stock, it's about the Earth. I think the PC people can change it, but the console, we can't change it. But the Earth is modeled after the Bing maps. So the aerial Bing maps. And so if you're into like Google Earth or Bing Maps, just, you know, looking around the Earth and trying to find things or whatever from an aerial view, and then a lot of the real known landmarks and stuff have been further modeled in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know, like in this game, I found a wrecked airplane. It was... Where was the wrecked airplane? Way out over here. I know it was up above some water. Right there. Crash Champions Memorial. That's where it was at. So there's a crashed airplane. Even in this game, which is neat to me because then it really combines the games that I like to play. And I like to play Microsoft Flight Simulator and hunting simulators. Now, once there's another game coming out. Not sure really when it's going to come out. It's been in development now for a couple years because of COVID and all that kind of stuff. But it is Kerbal Space Program 2. I have not wanted to play Kerbal Space Program 1 on Livestream because I played it so much previously. And so it was kind of not boring, but it was not refreshing to do on Livestream. But Kerbal Space Program 2 will be coming out, and I will then definitely be live streaming that. Of course, Starfield is coming out, another kind of Skyrim and space game, but that will be my own like personal game. I won't be live streaming that because it's not really a simulator. But Kerbal Space Program 2 is very much a simulator. And so I'm looking forward to that coming out perhaps next year in 2023. So, well, here we're getting the sun coming up. So it looks like about right around 6 a.m. here. And so we could probably start doing some regular good calls on deer as they are moving down here to the water source. And we just need to keep our eyes out, even far distance, because you might get some deer out here, way out here at 300-400 yards, some very, very close right down here, and also some 300-400 yards out this way. So remember, we are looking for whitetail deer from the hunting stand. So let me bring up then, and let's start calling, huh? So here we go. Let's go ahead and start with the females, and we are still culling the herd. So let's go ahead and get the low fitness male call. So pretty sure that's pretty good calls right there. And how this game works is you have that timer down there, and the next perfect call is when that little gauge timer is right in the middle. So we are about to do another call here. Now for the low fitness males. There we go. We'll do that just regularly, you know, every 10 minutes or something like that. So if I remember, so there's our Jeep. So like I said, we've got badgers down here, other deer farther out that come in to drink. There's actually a, I guess it would be a pack. Actually, it might not even be a pack. It's like a couple of foxes, fox lady that likes to live up here, and they come down here. Whitetails that come down over here and out over here. Muleys that come out over there. So we've got a lot of options for animals here, but it's early in the morning. So we'll just sit here in our blind. This is what real hunting's like. This is what, if you're into hunting, I would say this hunting sim, this is Way of the Hunter by 9 Rock Games. This is much more of a realistic hunting simulator than Call of the Wild by Expansive Worlds. It's more of a game because you can find animals very, very easily and quickly. Where this one is definitely much more simulator, but this one doesn't have any archery. Way of the Hunter, as of yet, does not have archery. So if they would put archery in this, amazing. So, well, you can definitely see, you know, like, because deer like to move in the shadows early morning like this, their off color, kind of orangey, very warm colored hides are definitely very camouflaged. Like that right there on the pointer is a bush, but I keep seeing that and I'm like, oh, that's a deer. But one other thing that we can also just go ahead and practice, get comfortable here, is with looking through the scope. Go ahead and zeroing it. Go ahead and take a breath. Go just hold. All right. Because you got to get comfortable looking through the scope because it's a different view. It changes your perspective of the world, even in real life. And so knowing, like here in the game, obviously the two little reticles lined up, right? The reticle of the scope, and then I have a little green dot out there for basically the center of the screen. So those line up, but in the real world, those don't line up. And so you really need to understand your weapon and understand if you have the gun resting, where basically it's pointing, because if you have it zoomed in really far. Is that an animal? Yes, we have an animal calling back to us. But in the real world, you look through that scope, and if you're zoomed in a lot, then all of a sudden you're like, what am I looking at? Oh, that's crazy. Where am I looking at? So you either start with very low magnification, or you just know how your gun is pointing. And I'm very familiar with my Howa, and it's actually my nephew's gun. And so I'm very familiar with how it, if I'm looking, not looking through the scope, but if I'm just looking right over the scope, or right with both, I shoot with both eyes open, even when I'm looking through the scope. Because I like to have situational awareness, kind of tactical, right? You know, and so I just kind of know. So when I go then down to look through the scope, I know what I'm looking at. So, all right, let's find these animals here. Something was calling back to us. That was a deer. So let's go ahead and call back to. Sounded like a gal. So. You can turn on Hunter Sense. So now we'll get a visualizer of the sounds too. So. Because they've got to be probably within about 50 yards before we actually hear them walking, which is fairly realistic. I think there's new colors up there, right there, isn't there? Those new colors, is that new colors? There's the pheasant. We've been hearing him all morning. Oh, just bushes. So much, even in real hunting, is seeing motion. So you kind of just scan, seeing motion. And I think how our eyes work actually is you see that stuff in, what is it? Would that be your rods? You got cones and rods in your eye, right? Yeah. And I think it's your rods that are more in your peripheral. And so if you just kind of scan, you'll see that motion and stuff. And then you'll, with the cone, then you right, and you zone in, right? You know. All right, I don't see the animal, but like I said, a lot of times they come out of the woods over here. It's a generalization that that usually whitetails are moving down from here. All right, well, let's keep calling. See if we can get them to call back to us. ET, phone home. Like I said, we're looking for those whitetails. That is the mission today. Whitetail from a hunting stand. Mule. I don't want to put pressure on this area, so we really need the whitetails to move in. We'll let these mules over here, we'll let them meander, but they're going to get called in. Unless we get some trophy. We get some trophy moving in. Oh, it's on. I'll take a trophy. Trophy to me is 4-star or 5-star. All right, well, let's go ahead and put eyes on the animal. There they are. So there's our one muley. So I would imagine they're gonna they just stirred up, look like a pheasant over there. That's pretty funny. See if they come down the hill to drink, so we can watch them. But we're still waiting to see if we get some whitetails. That's what we want. We want whitetails. I'm looking long range too. I don't see, like I said, sometimes there's whitetails drinking. Of course, I can't see right through here, but move a little bit here in the stand. I don't see any motion out there. Look for long range again. Don't see anything. So you can see with hunter sense on, it highlights their tracks. You can see right there in the reticle. So we know we've got at least a muley over here. Might be moving closer in. We just can't see her because of the trees. But we're still waiting for, what time is it? Okay, so it's after 7, so they should be moving down here into drinking according to the encyclopedia. So how this game works is they give you this really detailed encyclopedia of how the animals move and kind of the roughly their day cycle with rough times. It's not like exactly at 5 a.m., exactly at 7 a.m. That's not how it works. But it gives the animals day cycle. So we're sitting here, morning, ready for them to come down, start drinking. So we are going to go ahead and continue calling. We're gonna track these muleys, but we definitely want the whitetails to come down. So let's go ahead and do another cycle of calls. That's for the ladies. That's for the ladies. Here's for the teenagers, the boy teenagers. And for the old, basically it's for low fitness. But I'm just trying to get the animals to move, hear me, and be interested, and move down here. So here comes the sun. Look at that beautiful sunrise. That's amazing. All right, so there's the mules. We already know that they were over there. But I am waiting for some indication that the whitetails that live up there are going to move down. That's the plan. If it gets late in the day, then we might take a shot on a mule deer. Oop, I'm really late in this call. That's a bad call, but that's all right. All right. Okay. Oh, there's a fox moving in. You can see it so far away. It's really the frame rate, but there's a fox right there. Because that's how the animals move. I mean, that's why it's a hunting center. The animals move. I'm calling just to try to actually get an indication from them that they're moving, right? I'm just trying to get them to talk to me. Right? Hey, Uncle Mike, we're coming down to take a drink. Here we go. And I don't necessarily need them to get really close. It's not archery, but are those animals right there? No. And with this game, like I said, you don't need to get them real close. I'm just trying to get them to talk to me with the calls, so I know that they're coming. Yeah, there's that fox. So here we can, because the scope is actually much better optics. There's the fox right there. What's you say, little foxy? Too far out of range to be able to tell if they're of a good trophy quality. Still looking to see. Like I said, sometimes you'll get whitetails that'll come down here, but I don't see any right now. Once again, that's one of the reasons that I really enjoy live streaming this game. It's because it's like a podcast. I can sit here and I can talk. Or you can wait. Let's go ahead and let's call the low fitness boys. Let's call the girls. But look how it's changed now. The sun's come up. I mean, this is console. Ever since I got the Xbox Series X, this hunting stand is a great place. I got so much visibility, so much line of sight. That's why we came down here. That's why I thought this would be a good place, but all right, so there was some good calls. Looking in the woods over here. See if we can find. We know we've got some muleys hanging out somewhere over here on the other side of like this tree. We just can't see them. And what we can do is that we can, once we've sat here long enough, we just don't think we're going to get any whitetails, then we can fast travel to a camp. We can change the time, or we can just jump in the Jeep, make a decision of moving somewhere. But I'm going to give this some time here. I mean, the name of the mission is waiting game. So, I mean, I'd say we probably give it to end game maybe about 10 o'clock in the morning. Because then the animals like to start heading back to their rest zones. But a lot of times, maybe we just don't even notice the animals, you know, they're there. They don't call to us, so we just don't even see them. But we've got such... Now with the Xbox Series X, we've got such range now to be able to see. And there are some whitetails that we've already found that live up in these mountains up here. So if they would, you know, move down in the open a little bit, we might be able to get a shot of them. I mean, 300-yard shot, no problems. Beautiful morning though, beautiful day here in the game. The colors. So I'm not calling for the fox. We know the fox is out there. I could actually probably call that fox in, but that's not mission. That's not mission. All right, so let's go ahead and bring up, mix. Let's make a series of all the calls. See if we can. Let's even call the big males. All right. See if we can get something to call back to us. Go, hey, Uncle Mike, I'm coming. Like I said, the mission is any whitetail. It doesn't, whether it's a doe or a buck. So Yeah, we're gonna do a series of calls now for each type. I don't hear anything calling back to us. Nothing like Uncle Mike this morning. I mean, we had a muley doe there, but the mission is not muleys, so. All right, one more set here. All right, let's get the knockers out. Looking to see if I've got any motion. Oh, well, there's the fox. You see, it's a little frame rate isn't so far away. Right there. That's fun, at least seeing an animal. But we saw that fox moving down. Of course, they're moving down from either the rest and feeding zones. Came through here, looks like. Now popping out. Now it's going to work its way. Work its way into this drinking zone. That's why this is flashing down here. That's a drinking zone for an animal. I'm looking long range really to see if I have any motion out here. We've got such good visibility here. You'd think we would see some animals. There's animals. See it way out there in the trees? Look at that. Look at that. All right, so they're coming down the ridge. They might pop out somewhere over here. But with that far away, I don't know what species they are. Oh, here comes the fox. He's moving in on us. And that's a female. There you go. She's close enough now that we can hunt her scents. Will help us identify. All right, so we know we've got way out over here animals moving down. They were moving down that ridge line right there, and that tree line. Out at like 340 yards. We take it with a 338 because that ballistically would have more energy once it got to target. All right, let's go ahead and do another series of calls. Start with the ladies. So it might be like a one-shot hunt. You know that fox is right down there. We know we've got some whitetails moving now. We might be able to get a shot on those. Well, I don't know if they're whitetail. We might be able to get a long... Oh, these are bad calls. I probably should have waited, but... Ignore that. All right. I would expect... Whoa, 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 whoa. I would expect there to be some... They might make a turn, but they were coming down that ridge right there. That's where we saw them. So if we just interpolate... Yes, I said interpolate a line, I would expect us to see deer out here. What is that? Oh, that's the fox. Oh, she's taking a bath. Not gonna shoot the female. Like I said, if a 4-star or 5-star this late in the hunt animal came by, I would probably then go ahead and take a shot on it. The fox, I really don't have a weapon. It kind of destroy it. Still looking for those deer that were up there. They might have stopped up here. So they're in the trees. We just can't see them. But you can definitely tell how you can see the motion. That's... No, we're getting no whitetails here. I'm looking way out here. See on our map, what was... So those are probably, I would guess, then mule deer. Well, it could have been these whitetails. See, they like to move down this way, where these guys were definitely moving probably to their water source here or here. So I would imagine it was mule deer walking down there. Not really what we wanted. Well, what I thought was going to be a very productive spot has turned out to be crap. All we've got is a little foxy lady right there. Oh, there's your mate probably. See, I can't identify. I'm not that good at the game of identifying if that is a high quality male, female. See, it's a 1-star male. All right, just taking a look. What time is it in the game? All right, so we got some time here still. Got some time. Looking for that motion. Looking for that motion. in the ocean. And those deer were moving through, but it seems like they stopped, or they're down here and like in a little ravine, and I just can't see them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Muleys, though. Gah! All right, well, they're definitely coming down to drink. Look at that. Look at that. 4-star. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And it's a mature 4-star, too. Oh, boy. All right, should we call just to make sure there's no whitetails in the area? I think so. I think so. So I'm going to go ahead and... We're going to take a shot on that 4-star. Okay, we gotta get ready here. We'll try to call in that big 4-star. They just came running out of the woods right down to their water source. That's what I was expecting. The plan was to have whitetails do that. All right, let's find that. Let's find that male. There's a young buck. Young buck. That's good. That's good. That means they're growing. And I don't see. He might be moving in on us. We're trying to call him, so he might be moving in on us. Might pop over this ridge. I know there's a ravine right here. It comes up, and they usually pop up like right here. Making their call. See if we can get him to separate himself from the herd. I can't even separate him from the herd now. Whoa, there he is. Oh. Yeah, we called him in. Oh, look at that. That is amazing. That's a beautiful animal right there. That is straight in the heart. Straight in the heart. Not to blame, baby. You make love. No, that wasn't right. Oh. All right. Shot on animal there. We're going to need to move. So off we go. Muley. Nice 4-star muley that we can put in. Go ahead and jump. We are going to go ahead and move spots too. We'll go to a campground. Look at that. Boom. All the way through. Shot got the heart. Look at that. Ooh. Nice overview. Nice. Very little bit of loss of meat. All right, so we're going to save that for taxidermy. let's go ahead and jump in the vehicle and see where we want to go to next. So we got some whitetails back up in here, but we're going to need to go to a camp for the afternoon. Whitetails really like to move around in here. Whitetails. So I think we're going to go rest. And then we got a feed zone, and then they walk to the water zone. And so if we go to Encyclopedia, in the afternoon, whitetails feed around 5. So that we could rest at the campsite till maybe about 3 o'clock, and then we'll move to that one. So that is going to be the game plan. Is move down here. So we're just going to go ahead and drive down there. We're going to spook up all kinds of animals and all that kind of stuff. But I want my vehicle so we can drive to that. So that's why we're going to drive down there. And we're just going to run into a tree. Watch this. We'll come over here and there's going to be like a herd of mule deer, whitetails right here. That just weren't talking to us. Oh. I can hear a bunch of animals moving up there. All right. Stir up some pheasants. Maybe we should have moved down to that one. I don't know. But we're going to go over here to this camp. We're going to rest till about 3, and then we're going to move into another blind. Then we'll do an afternoon hunt. And then that will probably be it for the live stream here. You can also see why I'll make more YouTube shorts from a hunting sim. Because like I said, and I won't live stream this hunting as often. Just because, there's not as much going on. Get out here in the open. Oh, no, need to go this way. Another blind you saw right there. Mess down by a water source too. That could be very productive also. But we are going to come down here. We're going to camp. We're going to rest. And then we're going to move out to another blind for an evening hunt. Again, trying to get a whitetail. It's been a challenge for these whitetails. The muleys seem to be all over the place, but the whitetails seem skittish here recently. All right, let's use this. Use this Jeep like it's designed to be used. All right. Let's get our game plan again. We're thinking about going over here to this, but I remember this stand. It's kind of blocked. And I know this stand is very open. It's got whitetails here too in feed zone. Okay, so we're gonna go to this stand after we rest. It's still the same. We're gonna rest till about 3. All right. So now it is 3:10 in game. Woohoo. Let's go ahead and put a marker right out here. Let's go off road. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. We got this. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're good. We're good. It's okay. Oh. Yep, there it is. Okay, there's our blind. We'll park it right down here. All right, let's get. There's that. Pheasants. Whew, got a little chill there all of a sudden. All right. So now we're in the afternoon, the evening hunt here. Is there an animal right there? Nah, I think it was a rock. All right, so now we've got some long range scoping to do with our pheasants, which you always got the pheasants. Got an animal out there? We got some long range shooting we could do here. Oh, 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 oh. Whitetail, whitetails, whitetails. Oh my God, 5-star. 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 I don't. Oh, look at that boy. Oh yeah, you can tell. You can tell him. You can tell him. Look at that guy. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, they're slowing down. I'm gonna take another look at with the knockers. 200 yards. Oh man. Oh man. All right, they're down in a ravine and they pop up out of this ravine down over here. There. Heads down right now. All right, let's see if I can call him. All right, no, they're too far away. They're not. Okay. There he is right there. There he is right there. Shot. Shot. Keep eyes on him. He went down somewhere over here. They didn't move. They didn't move. We're taking her a shot. We're taking her a shot. No, I get 2 animals here. I'm going to switch up guns, so we're going with 338, longer range, carry more energy all the way to the target. Hit. All right, he's just laid down. We're not going for he's just laying down. He's not dead. Trust me, he's not dead. He's just laying down. They do that in the game. The developers of this game, they did that. They did it where they just laid down. Which is a really neat animation. I wonder if the deer, I wonder if they stopped. I'm going to take a look, but I want to see. There he goes. Now he just died. Okay. All right, we're going to stay here. We've got, I think we're both animals are marked. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, we got one more. Let's take a range on far shot. We might be able to get all 3 of ours here. 600 yards. 600 yards. $600. Aim a little low. Oh, I aimed high. Oh, you see that shot? Went right over it. That was awesome, though. He's looking. Oh, I don't know if I got a hit. Yeah, they were there too. I'm gonna put a marker though. Nope. There we go. All right. Before we leave though, we're gonna just take a look, see if they move right to left. I'm sorry. Yeah, right. Left to right. So let me just see if I can see them. I don't know if I got a hit on that animal though, that third animal. I mean, 600 yards. I didn't compensate for the wind either. Ah, the wind was coming. That's why I missed. All right, well, let's go see if we can find our animals. This one might need to be a track. That third one, that might be a track here. If we clipped it, I don't know if we clipped it. It's a big round on a little animal, whitetail, and then a big 338 round. So it might have done enough damage to, but we might have to then track it down if it's bleeding. Wow, this hunt has really, really changed. It went from real slow to real exciting, real fast. All right. I think it just loaded up and kind of did a hop. All right, so here's one of our animals. But this isn't Big Boy. Yeah, Yeah, see, this is just the young buck. There's one whitetail from the blind. We lost sight. This was the marker where we lost sight of the big boy. There is big boy. There's big boy. All right. This should be big boy. Oh, was it? I missed big boy. Wow. Man, I'm bummed, man. That wasn't big boy. I take these markers away. Man. I mean, it's good. It's good and bad. I mean, we're getting the mission done. We're 2 out of 3 now. That wasn't the 5-star. We might need to track down that herd. Go ahead and pick that up. We might leave the vehicle over here where we see if we can track this herd. All right, let's see here. All right, so we've got tracks. All right, so the whitetail, that's why they were here. So there's another zone here. All right. Get that away. See if we can find some tracks here. Don't see a blood spot. I think I just... Oh, what was that? I want to see if we can track and see if we can find that. Find that big boy. It seemed like they ran this direction. Go ahead and get... Ooh, looks like wolves, huh? Yep. make some calls here, see if we can get. Whoa. They're there. The wind is not at my favor. See if we can call him that big boy. They're right here. I have any cover? I got a little bush right here. All right, one more call, and then we're going to see if we can get the knockers on them. We won't get the mission completed, but I am now looking for that. There. They're just up. Some are just up in the trees. There's motion right there. 100 yards. Let's go and get the gun set up. There they are. Wind at least is. Wind's not as bad now. Looking for that big male. I missed him. He must have been. His head must have been down. And then when I thought he was popping up, there was even a bigger one behind that one. Nope. It's only 2-star. It's the big Mahuba. Come on. Where? Gotta be the same herd. I missed a chance for the call. Good. I have to let it cycle. Good. I don't want to spook them, because what'll happen is if it's a bad call, then they'll be like, ooh. That's not a real deer. And so if you miss that cycle, you got to wait for it to go all the way. So that's the consequence. There he is. Yep, he's right over here at 290 or so, 295 heading. Just need him to come through that bush right there. Wind is still. It's real. It's iffy. I missed it again. This is bad. I had to take it. I'm going to take it. Like right on the other side of this brush, it seems like. Be great to have a five star. Ooh, whitetail. Right on that tree line, right in here. We're back by those trees. Could try to snake over and see if I could get a line of sight through there on them. Not worried about getting spooked. At least I'm holding them here. Oh, it looks like they might be getting a little closer. I think he's working his way toward us. I think he's right through there. Can't shoot him in the head. That would ruin the whole. That would ruin the trophy. There's two coming. Motion over there. Let's bring up call again. Like I said, won't give us the mission, but it'll give us that 5-star. Right there, I can see his head. I'm gonna try to pull him through the brush. We got a good call on him. We just got to keep making good calls. I think we can pull him through the brush. Right, he's close now because I think he's on the other side of the brush, so we just can't see him. Yep, there, here he is. Maybe one more call. Then we'll get the gun ready. He might come right through that brush. Oh, there's one coming right at us, but it's not the one we want. One coming right at us right here. Okay, 2-star. It's not one we want. One we want is back over here somewhere. I mean, that's a beautiful 2-star, but I don't want that one. I want the 5-star. We're just gonna bring this guy right to us. Look at this. see the 5-star moving back there anymore. I don't want to spook this guy. Just gonna let him walk back. All right, I think the plan ought to be to let this that we basically just follow this because he's almost right downwind. There you go. So he just got spooked. I have lost sight of that big boy. Man, that 5-star was right there. Should have just taken a risk. I don't want to take a shot like that through the bush. Let's see if we can get. Yeah, probably should have moved over here like this. Right, so here's the whitetail track. I'm still going for that 5-star. What should have done? Should have done that. Would have had a shot on. Mules, all right, keep going. Mules, keep going. I missed the call. Alright, well at least we got 2 out of the 3 from the mission from the hunting stand, but I'd like to get at least one more look at this 5-star. One more look at this 5-star. Definitely on their trail. Another neat thing that the game does is how they designed it is with the deer trails. Oh, definitely another wolf need zone. Still on the whitetail. We've got animals just on their side of the railroad tracks here. I missed the call. Still on the whitetail. No, it's not an animal breathing. It's a big open field though. They might have doubled backed on me, I don't know. I'm following their track, but this might not be there where they went after I shot at them. Definitely whitetail still, so this is definitely... I heard something. The problem is that's a straight ass downwind. All right, they can't see me. I can't see them. They definitely win me though. Indication that was pretty far out, 200 something yards. We're gonna try to get the wind out of here, so we're gonna keep going to the left. I don't see that there's a stand way down there, but You said I could try to get that. If we can find that 5-star again, I would try to take with the 338 again. All right. So the indication, you can see where the indication is they're way out there. I'm gonna try to go to this lone tree here now. Wind's not too bad. It's not really that good either. That's just the female that's making a lot of noise. The males could be behind her, in front of her. But I think it's pretty open prairie here, so might be able to get a shot. But we're looking for that 5-star again. Yeah, come on. I think this is the same group. Two-star. There he is. There he is. We tracked him down. We tracked him down. Look at that. Down. 5-star. I think it's the first 5-star, huh? Well, that is an excellent way to finish our hunt here. That's straight on. Vital shot. Pff, didn't even go 10 yards. Oh, look at that. Wow. 387 and 89% fitness, 5-star trophy. Oh. Wow. Beautiful. Amazing. All right, let's go ahead and taxidermy that. That. So now let's go ahead and fast travel to the house, to the lodge. I don't even know if I have enough money to taxidermy that. All right. I like the twins here, so. Oh, you know I had that on there. What is that? Ah, 4-star mule. That guy, what's this guy? 5-star, okay, so I got a 5-star mule. That's good. No, that's for little dudes. Oh, I could put him with the bear, maybe. Ooh. 4-star, so there's a 4-star. I could put him with the bear, that would be kind of cool. Or should I just replace the 4-star? I should probably just replace the 4-star with a 5-star. Yes. That's one thing I guess I'd say I don't like is that it costs you money every time you put in a trophy. It seems like you already should have that. But look at that! Look at that though. That was amazing. See, like if I put this guy right here. So I picked that one, and I've got the 4-star. That only costs 210, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that. So there we go. Very nice. Then you're a 5-star, so you get your own diorama. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay, we'll go with that. All right. And with that, we shall come out here and look at the beautiful Nez Perce region of Idaho. And with that, I will say that concludes here our hunt on Way of the Hunter. We didn't get the waiting game mission done. We got 2 out of 3 whitetails there from a hunting stand, but it was a fun, very fun hunt out there. It was really slow, and then it really got busy there all but at the end. So, but yeah, with that, I will go ahead and review some of my NOTAMs here. Again, if you were watching this after the fact, you can go ahead and check on the chapters down in the description below. Also, I'm running a contest once I reach 500 subscribers. So also down in the description, check out the official rules for that contest. The next live stream is October 13th. That's Wednesday. Is that what we said, or is it October 12th? October 12th. October 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be back in Microsoft Flight Simulator and that is Wednesday, October 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern time here in the U.S. And so, as always, subscribe if you haven't. Click that like button if you do. Come chat with me during a future live stream. And game on. Bye, everybody. Whew. Yeah, that was a wild hunt there. Nothing going on much. Got a muley, and then all of a sudden, boom! Whitetails!